Hey guys, so today I decided to start my video off in my car because one, I was feeling myself, taking pictures, and I have no makeup on right now. Obviously there's a filter, but whatever, we're just gonna ignore that. I'm beautiful, and that's all. Today I'm going to take you along to see a couple of my old a couple of my old art pages that I have in my what I used to call my black book, because I was very into graffiti. So we're gonna go and get into that today, and yeah, so let's get to it. Or was I not the only one that literally used to pretend to be in the music video of a song? Like, for example, that one that I just played. Literally, I was so obsessed with Avril growing up. Like, I don't think I've ever told anybody, but I don't remember if it was for Halloween or if I just wore it to school, because honestly, I was so obsessed. I would literally dress like her. I don't know if you've seen her music video for Skater Boy. Literally, she's wearing like a t-shirt with like I don't know, with a capris and then a tie. I would literally use my dad's tie. Y'all don't even know. It was a great time in my life. I love Avril. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Alright, so here I am without a filter, still beautiful. Confidence is what I'm bringing into 2020. So if anybody's asking me, confidence. Okay, anyways, I'm very sad because I went to go grab my book and unfortunately I pulled on it and this part ripped. It was already kind of fricked up because it was like hanging like this, but I just ripped the other side, so yeah. So this is the famous this is my famous black book, because it's literally just black. I remember I was super into graffiti growing up, like super into it. I don't know why, I just sort of gravitated to it. I've always liked like street style stuff as well. But yeah, there's like at least 2 or 3 of them that are not original. So I am sorry to the people whose art this is, but I promise you I never posted it as mine. I never claimed it as mine as well. I just did it solely for the purposes of practicing. But yeah, some of these are mine, of course. So yeah, I'm gonna start showing you now. So growing up, like, I'm gonna start saying growing up because I'm gonna be saying that like a million times. When I saw street art, usually the person who did the graffiti had a little tag, and so I didn't know what to come up with. Honestly, I don't remember what language this was, but I thought, oh, maybe I'll just do my name in a different language. That's not smart, because if it's in a different language, somebody else who speaks that language is gonna see that it's my name, which is not so smart. But it looked pretty cool, so I stuck with it for a little while. And this is what it is. I don't know if you can see. Yeah. This was my very first page. I did a double page. I just want to make it big so I could put in some details because I was still learning. But I don't know. I think it's still pretty cool. And I'm considering doing these same styles, like the ones that I came up with, and creating some new art out of my old art, but with my business name, which is Shop Lavigne. If anyone's interested, go follow me on Instagram. Sorry, plug. Next, I have no idea what the hell this says. But it just looked cool, so I copied it. I am sorry This is not my original work, but I thought it looked cool. I was always trying to learn like new elements, because in graffiti there's these different things you add to it, like the bubbles or the splotches or the drips or whatever. And so I tried to look for images that had that so that I could learn how to do them. And that's why I would copy, so that I could learn and actually like practice. Next is this one. I never tried smoking, like ever, and I just, for some reason, I thought it looked cool, and so I put blaze blazing it up, and I put a cigarette right there. That's my original work. This one is not original, but I absolutely love it. The street part isn't original. I believe the part that says art is original, but I love the street part. Next, I would literally do this. I am not even joking. Every time somebody asked me to draw something, I would do this exact thing and put a different word in the glasses. I hate, something that I personally hate now is realism. I hate drawing realism because I always fuck up somewhere. Sorry. But yeah. Next is this. It says game. This one was probably one of the worst ones that I had. I personally never liked it, and I kind of still don't. Because the anatomy of it, it's just like not, the G is way too big, and then the rest of the letters just kind of fit into the page. But yeah, I should have said that while you were looking at it. Okay, I'm gonna start doing it like this. Next, this is a copy. Again, I just thought it looked cool and wanted to try it because I was trying to figure out my style and I really liked it, but never ended up going with that type of style. Next is this one. I saw this font and I thought, wow, that would be cool. And I don't know why there's an atom right there that doesn't even make sense with the word. By the way, it says dream. Next, I think there's only two left. This one, do you see this? Do you see how complicated and weird this looks? Like, this does not look legible at all. I don't know what I was doing. Let me try to figure out what it says. Oh my god. I don't know what it says. I know this is an H and I think this is an E, and then that looks like a W, but at the same time it doesn't, and then I don't know what the last one is, and that doesn't even make sense. What's hue? I don't know. Let's get that one. And then this is my absolute favorite. Like, I don't remember if this is my original work. I'm pretty sure it is. I remember doing this and I just thought it was so cool. You'll see that? It says cosmic. Look how cool that is. Like, I don't know. I just thought it was so cool. Okay, next. This is a copy. I was learning how to do stencils because in graffiti, it's not just about like letters and stuff. Like, you could do images, blah, blah, blah. And stencils are a big part of it. And so I was trying to learn how to do stencils. I would like, in my mind, I thought maybe I'll take this image and just add something. It'll make my own. That doesn't work. And I know that now. But here it is. Yeah. This is so off. Like, her chin is down here. Like, it's not even covering everything. Next is this. This is absolutely taken, and I just added cotton candy. For some reason, thought that was okay. Originally, it was a rose, which looks super cool. This is not my work. I am not claiming it as mine. Just practice. You'll see that cotton candy. And by the way, ripped, so I put tape right here. This one, I don't know if it's mine or if it's not, but it's a little off and you can barely see the heart. But yeah. Still obsessed with skeletons, by the way. This one I saw and tried to add my own things, and this is absolutely ugly. I hate it. I don't know what this is. Again, I was trying a new style. Did not work out for me. I think this is, oh no, I still have a couple more. Okay, so this is another 2-pager. You'll see what that says. I don't know if this is, I think this is mine. I just used somebody else's lettering font, whatever. Y'all see what that says? It says knowledge. I didn't know about the meme at the time, but wow, how cool. Insert meme.
Here in my garage, just bought this new Lamborghini here. It's fun to drive up here in the Hollywood Hills. But you know what I like a lot more than materialistic things? Knowledge.
Another thing, you'll see this right here. I changed my little sign because I was like, that's my name, and plus it looks kind of weird and people were making fun of me. Unfortunately, people were making fun of me because it looked weird or some shit. Because I would do this in high school. I think this was like freshman, sophomore year. And when I was looking at this the first time I found it, like recently, I was like, what the hell was I thinking? What does N1S mean? Like, what does that mean? And thankfully I wrote it on the side of one of my pieces, and I was so depressing, honestly. I put no one's safe because I just thought, like, no one's safe from being hurt, or no one's safe from being sad. I don't know. I don't think this one's original. I remember seeing this, what's it called? The astronaut man and moon on something, and then I just added my signature thing again, N1S. I don't know. This one is also like disproportionate. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but yeah, this is the one I wrote on the side. I kind of like the side. It says it says stay. This is a S T A Y. The S again. This side is bigger than this side, unfortunately. Right here it says the no one's safe thing and my favorite number. Okay, so this is the last one. I remember just choosing random words that I thought would look cool, like on their own, because that's what I would see, like when I looked up graffiti. It would just be like a random word, and so that's what I did. I would literally just write random words with different styles of lettering, and I would like try my best to come up with lettering. It was so hard, like, I don't know, but this one says modern. This one's a little better because the letters are kind of like equal. I don't remember why I didn't color this in, but yeah, it's just a drawing part. I never finished it, but I still did my signature, so no one's safe. Okay, but yeah, look at this. This is like the rest of this book is empty because like I just moved on, I guess. I don't know, or this got lost somewhere and I just never ended up finishing. But yeah, I'm gonna try to reattach this. But as for this video, that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed my my graffiti, mine and other artists' graffiti, because I'm not claiming all of them. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and see you on the next one. Bye. Oh, please like and subscribe before I forget, if you would like, and join us artists, because that's what I've named us. So yeah. Okay, bye.